Hey guys, today we're here to talk about custom home theaters. This is one project we worked on for a customer about a year ago. We started wiring the room, and it was a typical house. The wife wouldn't let him have a true home theater. He had a fairly small room left, and he wanted to do the best he could. Well, here we are to show you what happened. So some of the challenges we faced with this room are, it's a fairly small room. This room is about 9 by 9 by 9 cubed. It's a completely finished room, completely drywalled. We had to fish some wires, we had to get things in place. Some of the biggest challenges were actually sound acoustics. So what we done there, and what we'll talk about a little bit later, is some of these acoustic panels you see around me. Other things we had to think about were, where are we going to place our equipment? We wanted to use as much square footage of this room as possible. So, as we'll show you later, we actually took the equipment, put it in a separate room altogether, and installed and programmed a universal remote control that would operate everything flawlessly. One of the big problems that we talked about was the acoustics in this room. Since it is such a small room, this room, again, I mentioned earlier, is about 9 by 9 by 9 cubed. That makes it really difficult to control different reflections and different acoustics in this room. So what we've done is we've used panels such as this, placed in such a certain way that it will absorb as much of that first base reflection before it's able to bounce around the room. What that allows us to do is, you could be sitting here and have lots of bass, and it sounds great to you. Your buddy could be sitting next to you and be like, hey, turn the bass up. It's that much of a differentiation just between seating positions, let alone foot by foot. So, the more acoustic control we can have in a room, the better it's going to sound, and it will create less and less of those nulls in the bass, and it will also help with your other speakers. Hey guys, welcome to the dungeon. No, I'm just kidding. This is actually the client's laundry room. This wall behind me is the back wall of the theater room, so the most logical place to put the equipment would be opposite side of that wall. That way it gives us all that square footage in the room, but the gear is still accessible. Now, the first thing you're probably asking is, that's great, the gear's not in the room, but how do I control my equipment? I got an answer. This is a universal remote control matched up with a base station, and this allows you to control absolutely all your gear through the wall. Doesn't matter where you point the remote control.